Now, ladies, I know that many of you were not happy with the announcement of this ceasefire. But the fact is, I always said yesterday, where is the ceasefire? There is no ceasefire. You can only have a ceasefire with a country that believes in law. A country that believes in the rule of law. Pakistan does not believe in the rule of law. Pakistan does not respect international law. Pakistan does not respect any UN norms. Pakistan is a lawless and terrorist state, so there can be no ceasefire with Pakistan. So that was all misreporting. It was misreporting. And viewers, please remember, I come to you day after day and night after night to give you the correct perspective on a story. And you would remember, I haven't changed my line. I said last night, at this time, when it was reported that there were again those violations all over, that this country called Pakistan can never be trusted. For after announcing a ceasefire, they threw a missile into Jaisalmer. After announcing a ceasefire, they sent a swarm of surveillance and armed drones from Srinagar to Kutch. And they expect us to believe them. And therefore, when I saw finally, I'm so happy, finally I saw three very senior, very aware, very informed, and very operationally involved. When I saw these three officers take that press conference today, and when I saw the Director General of Operations of the three services say, we are in a state of combat, I was happy, as I know you were happy too. For you do not play any game but to win. And all those who thought we declared our innings yesterday, all those who asked those questions, did we score up to 99 and then call the match or declare the innings? No, we have not done that at all. Our military, in a tri-services press conference, has said to us tonight that A, we are in a combat situation, ladies and gentlemen. And some incredible visuals came after that, which I want to share with you. And these are beautiful visuals that have come in from the Navy. Remember, viewers, the Admiral in the press conference says that we are placed a little higher up the escalatory ladder. What does that mean in pure and simple English? We first destroy their air bases. We finish off their army strength. And then when we do, we come in with lethal might. The visuals on the screen have not been released before. But they're very important visuals because they show us locking in. That's not a civilian plane, that's a Navy plane. And the Indian Navy has locked in on Karachi. We have locked in on Karachi. The Pakistanis may not like it, they may feel squeamish. But the fact is, we have our eyes on Karachi. We have our focus on Karachi. And we have locked in on Karachi. All of this is making the Pakistanis look very stupid and very weak and very helpless and very lonely and very unsure and very shaky. I want to show, last night I saw some visuals of a very shaken looking Shehbaz Sharif. And I want to show you the video of Shehbaz Sharif quickly trying to bring an end to this. All he said in that speech of his was that I'm glad it's over, I'm glad it's over, I'm glad it's over. Praise be to the God, praise be to Allah that it's over. We are relieved it's over. God has saved us. And then he said, I thank the UAE, I thank Qatar, I thank Azerbaijan, I thank Turkey, I thank China, I thank the United States of America. I thank social media. Short of thanking the Maldives, Mozambique, and maybe even Sri Lanka, he thanked everyone. This was a thank you speech. And the visuals are very strange. Viewers, we have a terminology in television we call jump cuts. Jump cuts is when you're, for example, looking at me and it appears I am an edited frame. All these are edited frames. Each time there were different sets, there were a total of 15 edits or 15 jump cuts. Someone said probably even Hrithik Roshan does not take as many cuts during his acting performance as Shehbaz Sharif takes. But more importantly, he looks left and right. Look at the eye movement, very shaky, which means he was doing this under pressure. And he was under incredible pressure yesterday. In my narration this morning, I shared about how he got a earful from the Chinese after his foreign minister thanked America profusely after Trump jumped the gun and made that announcement. And probably under pressure from the Chinese, he carried out some ceasefire violations to placate the Chinese. But we are a more powerful country, we told the Chinese, and then they pulled back. This entire episode has only shown one thing, that Pakistan is a very weak puppet, which is desperately in need of a master. Ladies and gentlemen, leave Pakistan aside. What the Prime Minister says is very important. In Hindi, it was reported after a very top-level briefing earlier today. It was said, गोली का जवाब गोला से दिया जाएगा. वहां से गोली चलेगी और यहां से गोला चलेगा. That is the language of Narendra Modi that we love. And that is the leadership that is showing the country the way. And all those people who thought, all those people who dared to question the political resolve and the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be eating their words tonight. Because he said it very clearly. If the Prime Minister has said there is nothing else to talk, you want to talk, you talk about handing over Hafiz Saeed, you want to talk, you talk about handing over POK. There are no talks. And look at the position of the Prime Minister of India, viewers. I know there will be misinformation and disinformation and wrong information and malinformation. But the Prime Minister has said, we don't need anyone to mediate. And that's from the highest level sources in the government. Because personally, I'm not happy with Donald Trump going and saying that, you know, I'm going to solve the Kashmir problem, 1,000-year-old problem. Firstly, we don't need you. 2, it's a bilateral issue. 3, you know nothing about this region or Kashmir or India or the problem between India and Pakistan. It is not a 1,000-year-old problem. You don't know our history. The history of our country is far longer. But Kashmir is not a 1,000-year-old problem. So the president of a country with the greatest of respect, whose history doesn't go back more than 200 years, Donald Trump, it is better you stay out of it. Like you said in an interview once, and you said it, Narendra Modi knows how to deal with it. We have faith in Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi is the elected leader of the largest country in the world. Narendra Modi is the leader of a country with the 4th largest economy and the 3rd largest military. And this is the fastest growing country. We know how to deal with the Pakistanis. Leave it to us to handle. Just remember, this is a leader. This is a leader who has given a message. Hit them hard, hit them harder, and hit them hardest. And while all of this is being put out tonight, ladies and gentlemen, can someone tell Rahul Gandhi to shut up and stay out of it? This opportunist, looking for an opportunity, should know that all the forces of our country are clear about what we do. The biggest favor the Vadra Gandhi family can do is to shut up tonight. For we have fired the BrahMos. Ladies and gentlemen, firing the BrahMos is a very big political decision. And we are happy. We are happy that we have a government and a leader who with resolve takes that decision. So when I broke the news today that the BrahMos was used and the BrahMos hit the Chaklala air base in Pakistan, and the Pakistanis panicked because the Pakistanis knew if we hit Chaklala, we will hit their nuclear bases next. And I am not overstating my case, ladies and gentlemen. I am not overstating my case. If we can use the BrahMos, we can use the Prithvi. We are using then the S-400. We will use the K-4. We will use the Agni 5. nothing will stop us. We will use what the hell we want because we are dealing with a weak and untrustworthy country. The sum total of that press conference is this. Round 1, Pakistan defeated. Huge victory for India. But Operation Sindoor is ongoing. The combat situation is on. Pakistan has not been let off. Pakistanis, listen to this. Stop watching the nonsense on Geo News and ARY News. These channels are lying to you. You are watching this from the largest news network of India. We are active against you. We will finish your terrorists and we will destroy your army if you don't know how to behave.